fear, uncertainty, doubt. We find these characteristics all over the world of cryptocurrency.
This will end in tears. These things always do. This one will too.
Bitcoin has faced opposition from all angles. We knew this war would come. We knew our days were numbered. But even to the most hardcore of Bitcoin supporters, there was one opponent none of us saw coming. Wait, stop. Jack? From Jack in the Box? This is the face of the #1 enemy of Bitcoin?
So you spent all your money on holiday gifts. Bitcoins are about to go bust, which means like most people this time of year, you're broke. Introducing Value Jack's Way. 5 great ways to save. It's like I tell Jack Jr. It's all about big values, junior prices. That's Value Jack's Way.
That commercial ran across the country for the last month during football. People who had never heard of Bitcoin now know it as what's going to go bust.
Bitcoins are about to go bust. About to go bust.
People's lives are on the line here, Jack. You put them out there in the line of fire. For what? For what? So that you can sell me 2 tacos for a goddamn $1. Why, Jack?
You're broke.
Why did you do it, Jack? Why? We deserve better. People's lives were hurt from this, Jack. You hurt people. And I'm not just going to let you get away with this. We're going to do the only thing we know how to do here in the crypto world. You got a lot of dangerous people, so you better watch out.
Keep thinking I'm candy. Till your fucking skull get popped and your brain hop out the top like Jack in the Box.
Doesn't even look crypto. All joking aside, though, he's wrong. He's wrong about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not about to go bust. It's $10,000 right now. That buys me like 40,000 of your stupid nuggets. Sure, it peaked at 20,000, but we don't care. It
You're broke.
doesn't really matter. Everyone's a critic when you lose, you know? You win, everybody's there for you. Everybody's got your back. But when you lose, you're just all alone. No one supports you. No one's there for you. And Bitcoin's no different. Jack in the Box saw that Bitcoin was having a moment of weakness. And they capitalized on it to sell more D-grade food. It's a new low. It's a new low for fast food. It's a new low for advertising. Actually, it's really not. It's not a new low. It's not just Jack, though. Jack is just a microcosm of what's happening in the mainstream media when it comes to Bitcoin. You guys are no strangers to this. We've all seen it time and time again. And luckily today, we've got some more clips of people being extremely knowledgeable.
Do you ever mess around with Bitcoin? I mean, it's down again today, around 10,000 bucks. You know, look, everybody asks me, and I'm sure they ask you, should I buy some Bitcoin? Should I get involved in blockchain? What's your answer?
You should be involved in blockchain. You should avoid Bitcoin. The two are, for improper circumstances, they are considered to be synchronous one with the other, but they are divergent. They are completely different.
This is some standard nonsense advice from the mainstream media. Now, I agree with him that blockchain is going to be good in a lot of places and will have utility outside of Bitcoin. But how are people supposed to get involved in blockchain if not Bitcoin? Yeah, guys, definitely get involved in blockchain, but don't buy the main thing that currently runs on it. It might seem that this guy is ill-informed on what's happening with technology and Bitcoin and blockchain, but he goes on to explain exactly where he's coming from. Let's take a look.
It takes a younger man to understand high tech, and it's beyond my ken. I don't want to get out over my skis too far.
Wait. I'm at least as old as you are, probably older. And on the left-hand side of the screen, we've got Microsoft, which is up 52% since the election.
That's pretty amazing.
If I'd have listened to you, I would be poor as a church mouse right now.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be in fine shape. You might not be up 51%, but you might be up 25 or 30%, and that's not so bad. Did I miss Microsoft? Absolutely. Did I miss Facebook? Yes, I shall never understand Facebook. I'm not even on Facebook.
This is a fairly interesting thing that he's saying here. Hold on. I'm receiving some news. Breaking news. Old man doesn't like computers. We'll continue to update this story as it doesn't change for decades. As always, fascinating stuff. Let's move on. Here we have a video on some panel experts discussing the crypto asset bubble. Let's take a listen to what one of them has to say.
That led me to stop and think, really, you know, I don't trust foreign governments taking over, but those things have actually happened in recent history. On the other hand, I think you would have probably lost your Bitcoin too, right? If all those things happened, you would lose your computer and it would be gone. So maybe the whole premise. I don't have the full story of what we're
no, I think you wouldn't lose it if you keep your private key as long as you can access to internet.
You have to memorize it then, or
you can memorize your private key. You can memorize your.
Does anybody do that?
Of course, and people putting their private key into a safe. You know, a lot of people now they use a hardware wallet to keep their crypto assets and keep their private key into a safe. And I think in future, a lot of private banks, one of the services they can provide to their clients is to keep the private key of their digital assets.
Okay, well, let's kick it off with this. If you're going to have a show where you talk about the crypto asset bubble, you're going to talk about what could cause the whole thing to come tumbling down, how about getting some people that know what public and private keys are? And then the point that the banks could just hold your private keys. The whole point of having your own private keys is so that no one else controls it, not so that a bank can control your money. You're basically saying, oh yeah, one of the great things about cryptocurrencies could be that you could add a third party in that controls your money. That sounds great. Always make sure to control your own private keys. Get a nano ledger, get a Trezor, do what you've got to do to make sure that they're safe. Don't ever let someone else control it. And if someone says that they'll take care of it for you, be afraid. Let's head over to CNBC Fast Money and see what Brian Kelly's got with his 3 tips when it comes to Bitcoin.
BK will head over to the plaza to break down the essentials of the crypto traders rule book.
Yeah, let's do it. Why wouldn't we? So the crypto rules aren't too different than some of the other trading rules, but there really are kind of 3 big things that you should keep in mind when you're trading crypto. First of all, remember, this is it's a new technology. Things break. This is the internet in 1995. So you only want to risk 1 to 5% of your investable assets on this.
Oh, I see what mistake Brian Kelly made. So embarrassing, like to just go out there in front of everyone. He forgot the zeros. There we go. Now it makes sense.
If this is really going to be the next internet, then you're looking at a 10, 20x from here, and your 1 to 5% of your assets is going to grow exponentially. Let's just say it doesn't work. Let's all hope not. Mrs. BK certainly hopes it does not anymore. But if that's the case, then 5% of your assets are gone and you lost it. So it hurts, but it's not life-changing. So that's number 1. Number 2, don't sell too soon. So if something's up 20 or 30%, you want to hold on to that. It's what the crypto kids call hodling, H-O-D-L. And that comes from a misspelling a long time ago. But the hardest thing I had to learn about this market, trading, going from global macro to this, is once things start moving, once there's momentum, you hold on to this thing, okay? And then the last thing, do not panic when things come down. Understand that you're in an incredibly volatile market. These things can move 20, 30% in a day. This is what, if you sell on the lows, that's what the crypto kids call getting wrecked. R-E-K-T. Don't get wrecked. When you want to puke on your shoes in the morning, you buy.
This video was actually reasonable. So maybe I think that it's a bit nitty to go 1 to 5% and, obviously add in some little terms and stuff. But like, this was relatively decent. Don't go all in. Make sure that you don't sell just because things are dropping. And also remember that things can go up a lot more than in traditional markets. I didn't mind that clip at all. Wait. Oh my God. This might be the scariest thing I've heard yet today. If the news keeps up like this, I'm gonna run out of material. I can't make jokes about reasonable statements and people understanding things. Where am I gonna find someone that knows nothing about Bitcoin?
Bitcoins are about to go bust.
I'm actually not worried. Before we call it a day here, I just want to talk about the live stream from yesterday. I'm going to, from time to time, live stream, especially when there's something that I think is urgent we need to talk about, but I'm going to primarily stick to longer format edited videos. I'm considering starting another channel, do some podcasts with some guests. If you guys are interested in me doing that, let me know in the comments below. It'll be a little more on the technical side, a little more in-depth, and then we could get some good people in the world of cryptocurrency on to explain things and talk about different subjects. Anyway, that's going to do it for me here today. Thank you for joining for this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again soon.